Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So students, as you all know that the last video which I had posted was about revision of differentiation which happens in class 12. Okay, so in that last part I had already covered chain rule, inverse, higher order and parametric. So today we are going to understand how to use log, or rather when to use logs in differentiation. Okay, so first I'm going to show a sum. When you look at that sum, you will think that array, this can be solved very easily by normal method also, but I will show you that using logs you can actually solve this sum in less time and making less mistakes. Okay, so the question is, okay, so the question is cube root of 3x minus 1 upon 2x plus 3 the whole multiplied by 5 minus x the whole square. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you all must have thought that we can simply use the formula of x raised to n. Okay, the thing is, after using that formula you would still have to differentiate the thing which is inside your cube root. Okay, now if you see, it's a fraction, so you are going to use u upon v rule. Okay, also in the denominator, if you see, we have a product rule. So basically you will have to use u upon v, or rather the quotient rule, as well as the product rule, and that will get you your answer. So that itself gets a bit tricky. Okay, but this kind of a sum can actually be solved without making any mistakes and very easily with the use of logs. So first things first, what we'll do is taking log on both sides. Okay, so what do we get is log y is equals to log of cube root of 3x minus 1 upon 2x plus 3 the whole multiplied by 5 minus x the whole square. Okay, now we'll keep this log y as it is and let's use principles of log on this side of the equation. So can I say that this is nothing but log of 3x minus 1 upon 2x plus 3 into 5 minus x the whole square, the whole raised to 1 upon 3. Correct? So this is an index which can be taken ahead, because as we know that log of a raised to m, log of a raised to m is equal to m log a. Okay, so this will get you 1 upon 3 log of 3x minus 1 upon 2x plus 3 and 5 minus x the whole square. Now as we know that log of a upon b is nothing but log of a minus log of b. Here we are still going to write this as nothing but log of 3x minus 1 minus log of 2x plus 3 multiplied by 5 minus x the whole square. Okay, now understand, here we have log of a into b, which can be written as log of a plus log of b. So continuing further, we get 1 upon 3. Please remember, 1 upon 3 is getting multiplied throughout. Okay, we have log of 3x minus 1 minus log of 2x plus 3 plus log of 5 minus x the whole square. Okay, and the brace bracket is getting closed. Okay, now let's take this minus side inside. So 1 upon 3, the brace bracket, log of 3x minus 1 minus log of 2x plus 3 minus, this is an index, so we'll take it for ahead, 2 log of 5 minus x, rather we'll close the brace bracket here. Okay, so now can you see the entire thing became so easy, and here we know that this is equal to log y. So next step would be what? To differentiate. Okay, so now we'll differentiate with respect to x. Okay, so now log of y, when you differentiate, you get 1 upon y into dy by dx. Now you must be wondering why, because please understand, when you differentiate x, you actually get what? 1. But why is it like that? Because when you differentiate x, you get dx by dx. Okay, and since y is a function of x, so therefore we will have dy by dx whenever you get differentiate, whenever you are differentiating y. Okay, this is very important. Do not forget this, because if you forget this, then you will make a major mistake in implicit functions as well. Okay, so now we'll have 1 upon 3 into differentiation of log of 1 upon log of 3x minus 1 is nothing but 1 upon 3x minus 1 into differentiation of 3x minus 1, that is nothing but 3, right? Then we have minus log of differentiation of log of 2x plus 3 will get you 2x, 1 upon 2x plus 3 into differentiation of 2x plus 3 will just get you 2 minus 2 upon y upon, because differentiation of 5 minus x gets, log of 5 minus x gets you 1 upon 5 minus x into differentiation of 5 minus x is nothing but minus 1. Okay, so your not your final answer, you get 3 upon 3x minus 1 minus 2 upon 2x plus 3. Minus 2 into minus 1 gets you plus 2 upon 5 minus x. Okay, now many students make a mistake that they do not consider this y. Please understand, whenever they ask you to find dy by dx, you have to, by understanding that your entire answer have to be in the form of x. Okay, so your actual dy by dx will be, this y is taken on this side. Okay, so y upon 3 upon 3x minus 1 minus 2 upon 2x plus 3 plus 2 upon 5 minus x. Okay, so now your final answer, I'll just make it this side. So dy by dx is equal to cube root of 3x minus 1 upon 2x plus 3 the whole multiplied by 5 minus x the whole square. Okay, into 1 upon 3 upon 3x minus 1 minus 2 upon 2x plus 3 plus 2 upon 5 minus x. Okay, so now students, please understand, lot of you all ask me whether you all should again simplify this bracket. It is fine if you don't. Okay, it is completely fine. So don't worry if you do not, your answers do not exactly match, but that's fine. Okay, so now this is one type. You saw that whenever you have something so complicated, this is the time when you should be using logs. Okay, now let's understand what is the next scenario when you should be using logs. And trust me, in that scenario, if you don't use logs, then you will never get an answer. Okay, so let's begin. So this is the next question where using of logs is very, very important. Students, please understand, we always have formula for a raised to x or x raised to n. Means a constant raised to x or x raised to a constant, right? But we do not have a formula for x raised to x, or rather function raised to function. So if that is the case, then what you should be doing? The first thing you should be doing is let x raised to 2x be u. Therefore, y is equals to x raised to u. Now we'll do taking log on both sides. We'll get log y is equals to u log x, correct? So now differentiating with respect to x, we get 1 upon y into dy by dx is equals to u into 1 upon x plus x into du by dx. So your actual dy by dx is equals to y into u upon x plus x into du by dx. Now this is your first equation. Now what is your next task? You should now understand that here you can directly substitute u, which is nothing but x raised to 2x. But in du by dx you will have to differentiate u again. Okay, so here let's start differentiating u, which is x raised to 2x. So here we'll say again taking log on both sides, we'll get log u is equals to 2x into log x, correct? So now differentiating with respect to x, we will have 1 upon u into du by dx is equals to 2x into differentiation of log x is 1 upon x plus log x into differentiation of 2x is nothing but 2. Okay, so now we will have 1 upon u into du by dx is equals to this x and this x will cancel plus 2 into log x. Please understand students, this when you all multiply, lot of the students make the mistake of multiplying 2 and x and you actually write down log of 2x. That's not the right way of doing it. You multiply this with log x, okay? And whenever you all are multiplying anything with log, you put that number ahead of log, okay? So now your du by dx is equals to u into 2 plus 2 log x. That gets you, let's substitute u, so we get x raised to 2x, 2 plus 2 log x. Okay, so now we can say that, oh actually I should number this 2, put this as 1 and put this as 3. So now we will say substituting 1 and 3 in 2. So now your dy by dx is equals to y, which is nothing but your question, x raised to 2x, the whole multiplied by u, which is x raised to 2x upon x plus x into du by dx, which is nothing but into x raised to 2x, the whole multiplied by 2 plus 2 log x. Okay. Students, here we had log x. I'm so sorry for that. So here you will have log x into x raised to 2x. Okay. So now here in the final answer, if you want, you can take x raised to 2x also as common. So you will get x raised to 2x, the whole multiplied by x raised to 2x, 1 upon x plus log x into 2 plus 2 log x. Okay, so you all saw how easy this sum actually became just by using logs. Okay, now I will show you the third scenario in which you will have to use your logs. Okay, so let's begin. Now look at this sum where we have y is equals to log of x the whole raised to x plus x raised to log x, and we need to find dy by dx. Okay, so here first thing we'll do, let log of x the whole raised to x is equals to u, and x raised to log x is equals to v. Therefore, we can say y is equals to u plus v. Now, differentiating with respect to x, we will get dy by dx is equals to du by dx plus dv by dx. Okay. Now, first thing, let's first try and figure out what is du by dx. So, u is equals to u log x the whole raised to x. So, taking again log on both sides. Now, why am I doing this is, please understand, whenever you have x raised to x, you have no choice but you have to use this particular method only. So, we get log u is equals to x into log of log x. Okay. So, differentiating with respect to x, we get 1 upon u into du by dx is equals to x into differentiation of log x is 1 upon log x into again differentiation of log x, that's equal to 1 upon x, plus log of log x into differentiation of x, which is 1. So here I can say that your u can be taken this side, or rather we'll first cancel this x. So we have u into 1 upon log x plus log of log x. Okay. So what is your u? U is nothing but log of x the whole raised to x into 1 upon log x plus log of log x. Okay. So now this is your du by dx. So similarly, what should be your dv by dx? Okay, students, if you're liking the way I'm explaining, then please do go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Okay, so now we know that v is equals to x raised to log x. So taking log on both sides, log v gets us log x into log x. Okay, so then what do we do is, I can write this as nothing but log x the whole square, which can be written as 2 log x, right? Do you think I'm right? Think? No, you're wrong. Okay, we continue using this only and we do u into v. Okay. let's do this together. Okay, so when you differentiate this way, what do you get? Log of x into 1 upon x, right? Plus again, what do we get over here is log of x into 1 upon x. So here can I say I get nothing but 2 log x upon x, correct? And if I had done this, so then what would I have got is nothing but 2 upon x. So you understood what is the difference? Yeah. Here also, students, you could have gotten the same answer had you start differentiating from this level. So then your differentiation would have gotten you 2 log x into differentiation of log x, that is 1 upon x, which is nothing but the same thing. Okay, but still this is not my final answer. My final answer is what? I'm writing it here, or rather let me finish it here only. So dv by dx is equals to v, we take it ahead, so v is nothing but x raised to log x the whole multiplied by 2 log x upon x. Okay, so now putting equation 2, they make it this as equation 1 and make this as equation 3. So we'll say now, substituting 2 and 3 in 1, we get dy by dx as nothing but log of x the whole raised to x, the whole multiplied by 1 upon log x plus log of log x, okay, plus x raised to log x 2 log x upon x. That is your final answer. Students, one more time, I'm just going to avoid confusion, I'm just going to stress on this point. It's better to take this as u1v and finish it off, okay. If you had done this, by default you would have taken log of x the whole square as 2 log x, okay. That is where we have done that is where we could have gone wrong, because we should have started differentiating this step only, okay. So students, that's it for now. I will see you in the next video, where I'm hoping to do quick revision of application of derivatives, okay. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel, okay. See ya, bye.